Alright, I am making Boston baked beans as a little homage to my husband's family who's from Boston. Alright, so we are going to start by adding about half of our beans to this Dutch oven. Then we are going to take about 1 chopped onion, medium dice, and half a pound of pork belly. Now you can use bacon. This is uncured slab pork belly that I cut into chunks. And then cover it the rest of the way with your remaining beans. Alright, now to season the beans, I'm opting for a healthier option. So this is coconut sugar. And I'm going to use about 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 cup of molasses. Alright, then because I didn't use bacon, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of salt. Normally 1 would be enough, but I'm adding an extra. Alright, I am also going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. That's going to give this a little extra smoke flavor. Half a teaspoon of ground mustard. 4 ounces of canned tomato paste. About half a teaspoon of ground pepper. As you can see, these are whole peppercorns. And it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. So here are our cloves. Now, I like fresh ground spices always. Sometimes I think for things like this, it's a little bit easier to just pound them for a moment in the mortar and pestle. And now you've got your lovely spices to add. Okay, and then I'm going to add to this about 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar. This is actually my homemade cider vinegar. It's really easy to make. And then I'm just going to heat this mixture up. Stir everything together. Alright, and now you can see we have a very dark, rich sauce. Alright, and then we're going to pour this mixture over the top of our beans. And then to that we're going to add water until our beans are covered and then some. Now it looks like it could be too much water, but give it time and it will not be. And we're going to bring this up to the simmer. Alright, our beans have now come to a simmer, so we are going to turn off the heat. We're going to cover them, and they're going to go into a 250-degree oven for about the next 8 hours or so. They're going to cook low and slow. Alright, so our baked beans have been cooking all day in the oven. A couple hours ago I took the top off to kind of let some of the liquid evaporate a little quicker. So we're going to pull them out now and take a look. Here are our beans. You can see we've got a nice caramelized layer on top. It looks like things have really thickened up and we've got just absolute beautiful sauce to go on with them. And the beans are tender and creamy. It's pretty awesome. So I definitely think these are some of the best baked beans I've ever tried to make.